We're back with the Opie and Anthony show. It was cool having Lars before the break, calling just to say, hey, what's up? He's pretty psyched that K-Rock is back here in New York City. Trying to find Patrice's microphone. Try that one. You. There you go. Okay. Patrice O'Neal. Good morning. Patrice, I'm sitting. Goes, hey, Norton, do this for me.
And so he wants me to do this for him. It's a plug. Tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday, I'll be at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick. 732.
You enter the studio so strangely every time. What are you thinking when you enter the studio?
Sit down. Don't matter.
You look.
Fucking put on bee suits.
What's up, Patrice?
Oh, good morning.
You hear us talking about the fact you could get cancer from eating pussy today?
Yeah, I've been.
You've known that one before?
All this cancer stuff. I got this weird thing on my throat. I've been doing this for.
I do it all
for
the
probably
time.
7 years now.
Yeah, we do.
Isn't that a nervous thing though, or something they say?
No, it's phlegm.
some kind of and it's
some kind of cancer
a permanent
growing.
phlegm, and
Is it diet? Because I have it too.
I don't know.
I'm constantly doing that.
I'm just working out, dying now. That's all I'm doing is working out, hoping there's a heaven. That's it.
You try to be courteous when other people are around. You do a little. When you're alone, I will go like. Try to get
And it ain't even phlegm that's coming. It's just a constant something there.
Feels like something is there.
And I'm not going to check it out. I'm not.
No.
I'm just not.
Could it be dairy shit?
What?
I wonder if it's that too, man. Or talking.
A little dairy action?
Talking does it a lot to me. Singing.
I don't try
like
to.
that.
At this point,
Not a lot of
I go
dairy?
like this now. Anytime something's wrong, I just go. If it's figures, it just is what it is.
You said something very interesting in there that went by everybody. Hoping there's a God. What age do you start hoping there's a God? Because when you're young and stuff, you're like, fuck church, fuck all this crap. I have too much to do. And then something happens. You get a little older, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, fuck, I want to start looking into this.
The first time you're on a date and her hand is near your dick, then you start hoping there's a God.
Yeah.
That's a great answer.
I just lay
Is it
up
when you
at
turn
night.
40?
I think
Is
might
40
be.
the big age where you start going, oh, fuck.
When you start sitting on the edge of the bed.
If I'm lucky that my life's half over,
And rubbing your head.
if you make it to 80, and then if you really start thinking about it, the next 40 is the shitty 40.
You got me off aspartame. I'm off of that because of you.
It kills you. I mean, anything
it's poison.
that literally does kill you. You
It
know,
is
you want to
poison.
I'm still working out meat. I did the vegan thing, but then for like almost a year, and I was killing myself worse.
Yeah.
Because of all the soy products and all the fucking salt that's in all the
animals
fake thing.
are delicious.
They are, and I try to figure out, like, I read the thing about fish. They have no real reason for you not to eat fish except for mercury in the water.
Right.
So we fuck up the fish.
Fuck the fish
but
up.
as an animal, fish is not bad to fucking eat. But I've been trying to figure the thing how to stay alive is I can't do. Me and a buddy of mine, we go out twice a week and experiment with this raw. And but the thing about raw, you got to have a lot of money to eat raw, and you can't do it at home. If you, it's like raw.
What do you get when you eat raw?
Well, if you do it at home, you got to prepare your meal for next Friday today to make your fucking cashew butter. Or your cashew, or your peanut cheese that you're gonna fucking.
What the fuck is that?
And you gotta eat it now.
Almond butter.
You can't put fucking eating raw. You can't go. I got leftovers. Like
No
I bought
leftovers.
some raw sushi made with asparagus.
Nice.
Something or another. Some rice substitute that is not rice. It's natural. And seaweed.
Your leftovers is called mulch.
It's despicable.
It's just-
I go, what the fuck? But that's why you shit so well or whatever.
But are you suffering when you're eating this stuff?
No, if you pick the right thing, you really have a good time. But
Where can you eat it? And there's restaurants, raw food
can't be like
restaurants?
there's a good one over on there's one in Harlem, and then there's a good one.
Where's the one I would go to?
The one in Harlem's excellent, but the one in it's a Irvin Place.
Urban Plaza?
Urban Plaza. It's called some shit. I don't know.
Is
I
it
forgot.
vegetarian?
No, man.
So they got
Raw-
some meat in there.
No,
Fish.
nothing.
Chicken.
Raw is earth, and it's live. Like it has to be live. It's
I'm
not
so confused.
Yeah, raw eating is live eating. Like it's what happens is cooking. This is what they say. What cooking food does, it takes away half
The nutrients.
the nutrients. So
I'll
that's
eat
why
twice
you
as
eat.
much.
That's why these fat motherfuckers. They did this thing where they go. You try to buy enough calories. They give you $1 and see how many calories you can buy. Mm-hmm. $1 will get you like maybe 10 calories of good calories, but it'll get you 47 cookies at 3, which is why poor people are just dying.
Yes.
Because they can't. You can afford. You need
can
the
afford
calories to exist every day.
the
Some
shitty
third world
calories.
bitch cleaning up a fucking hotel for 8 hours a day. This bitch is probably living on cookies.
Yeah.
And old bread or some shit. You
Dust
know what I'm
mites.
saying? She ain't living on raw food. A 2-person raw food regular meal, you ain't leaving out of there less than $90, man.
Now, what exactly
Yeah,
is
we don't
this
know what it
raw?
is. Yeah,
what's your meal?
Raw
It's
meaning
not
okay.
meat.
I'll give you a raw.
Go in and tell us what you eat. You go into this place.
If you
What are
get
you
raw
eating?
lasagna,
Okay.
it's made. The cheese is
You're
something.
crunching on the noodles.
You need the noodles. Wait a second. The noodles are shaved zucchini. So they shave it somehow. Exactly.
I'm out.
I
didn't even do
shave it to make like.
Fucking out.
Who knew zucchinis even grew beards?
Oh, chips.
So out. What did
So it's one of those.
What did we have? Let's bring it up again.
Squash spaghetti.
Squash Patrice.
Spaghetti.
I almost said
You
it.
came this close.
Thank
Danny, I
God.
want that address. I want
We
to go
had
there.
squash spaghetti. It was horrendous.
We told
it
our
looked
chicks
like delicious spaghetti.
We
and
actually
it
looked
tasted
at
like
our girls at
dog
the time
asshole.
and said, knock it off. Fucking boil up some ranzoni, you dumb bitches.
We were so depressed.
You only eat this to live. It's
Yeah.
just not a fun lifestyle. Raw. It's a. You live though.
Zucchini
But now,
and
isn't
squash
there
sucks.
another way to do it to balance it out? Like where you eat in moderation, you have some chicken and fish, and
Yeah.
a little bit of beef, and then you exercise,
Yeah.
and you do
The real way.
the real,
But raw.
yeah.
Raw is Kevin Knox, who was a comic in Boston. He died of he had, I forgot what kind of cancer. He was supposed to die a long time ago. He went raw. That kept him alive for, I can think, an extra 5 fucking years or something.
Really?
Raw is for real. Like, for real. You can't lose. But it's just so shocking. And you can't do it at home because it's
just too much
just
to it.
takes too
Working
much.
would be crazy.
Yeah.
We interrupted you though. The lasagna. So the zucchini,
right.
shaved lasagna instead of noodles.
The actual zucchini is cut in the shape
Of the big noodles.
of the giant noodles.
Right.
So instead of shaving it, they cut it.
Right.
And then there's what they call either macadamia nut or cashew cheese that they make.
We've had this argument. You can't call it lasagna. That's the problem. Because when you see lasagna, you know what it tastes like.
That's what they call it. They call it some of the stuff pizza.
It's like like calling a dog a cat dog. It's a cat. Why? Because I called it a cat.
It's like calling a pussy a fish.
But you can't call it fucking bland vegetable nonsense. You call it
no one's
something
buying that shit.
You don't think anyone's buying bland vegetable nonsense?
Raw lasagna.
It's like they have a thing. It's like some kind of cracker.
Hey.
And it's I don't know what they make, but it has to, whatever it is, it's not a cracker. It's something.
Right.
And then you put olives, mushrooms, and some other stuff on it, and they call it pizza.
How is it?
You know, some of those olives
it's okay.
aren't bad, man.
Yeah.
Look, and once your mind is wrapped around it, once you wrap your mind around something, you can fuck with it. They do things that make it going down. You feel better. You get full faster.
Yeah.
You feel good, but still you're
missing out.
You go, man.
What about the macadamia cheese? And then what about the sauce?
Keep going with the lasagna.
Well, the sauce is made of tomatoes in the blender.
Very good.
Pureed. Very good.
The only heat you might feel is two different things. It's a dehydrator that makes, jerky, but they use that to make the cheese. They grind up the peanuts or whatever they do and whatever they put in it, and then they put it in the dehydrator, put it in there for a couple of days, and then they peel it off, and that's the cheese.
That's the cheese. Okay.
And
this is great.
And the heat is the dehydrator.
Yeah.
So any heat you feel is either room temperature or dehydrate.
So nothing's
from the
cooked
dehydrator.
like that.
If you don't cook, nothing's cooked.
Are you excited to go to this place, or are you just...
I feel good because I'm dying. I have a fucking...
Oh, my God.
I have diabetes, high blood pressure, my throat's... And I've realized that I'm not going to try to save my life any other way except for trying to eat better.
Yeah.
I might walk around a building. That's why I love having my dogs. They give me a reason to get the fuck up and
Go
walk.
up and walk, yeah.
But other than that, it's too hard to stay alive. It's just...
But you look good. You look like
feel
a
better.
healthy guy.
You look better.
I feel better, but...
You look like a big guy. You don't look like a fat guy. That's what
I've
it
always
is.
been a big guy, but I've been carrying this around a long time. My heart... Look, my body has not betrayed me. I betrayed it. my body is a strong body, man, because I do some fucked up things. You talking about this eating pussy? I'm sticking my face in ass.
God knows where it's going.
It's just,
Brazilian pussy.
Yeah.
That's healthy pussy, right?
I mean, but that's what I'm
From the
saying.
earth.
It's just like if somebody's telling me, like Keith Robinson once said, I will quote Keith. He go, just fuck that. I'm not going to doctor. I'm just going to be sitting at the table and just bump my head one day, and then I'll know. I'm going to pass out and bump my head. That's it. And that's how I feel about it, because I'm not going in there, and you motherfuckers is talking about the vaccine with the boys and the girls.
Yeah.
All that shit, I questionably believe that shit is trying to kill us anyway.
Patrice is on my side. I was a Navy SEAL.
and this, but the raw shit, there's absolutely no drawbacks to the raw shit.
I want to try it because
Except
it tastes too bad.
Except for, but I'm telling you,
You have to
these
wrap your
people
mind
are
around.
fucking geniuses with it. If you're able to go home, I mean, there's no sugar in anything. Raw has no sugar.
Sounds great.
So it's like...
What do you have for dessert? Here's a rock. Suck on the rock.
Well, the fact that it costs so much to make some shit, I mean, they brought me I ordered like a what they call it, right? I mean, what I call a sorbet or something.
Mm-hmm. That's
maybe a nickel's worth, a
Like
nickel
the size of a
worth,
nickel.
yeah, size of a nickel, and a pineapple, and it was $19 or something.
Yeah.
For
Oh, that's it right
coconut
there.
Mousse. It's $16.
But wait, the frozen coconut mousse, is that because there's sugar in it, but it's all natural?
It's natural, and it's no sugar, and the juices, they got either water or fresh juice. They don't sell fucking...
I see a wine list. What is the story there?
It's a wine thing, but it's organic fucking living wine.
Yeah.
It's not whatever the fuck It's not just organic.
They give you a bunch of grapes and a shoe.
Yeah, right.
And a strainer.
Fast wine or something. It's probably, they call it wine, but it's not fermented or nothing.
Yeah.
Anything that's not natural, anything that's not actually a something that could soak into your body, the nutrients, it's not.
All right, I'm going to try this.
I want to try it.
I mean,
I'm not going to be happy,
nut
but I'll try it.
crusted almond and sea vegetable croquettes.
dude, like,
Holy
look,
mother
the
of Christ.
porcini ravioli's good, but the ravioli's not ravioli.
Of course it isn't.
No.
But look at the 3 pizza, the pizzettes. Look, man, you can't rub your hands together and go, oh, yeah.
Here we go.
It is fucking,
Yeah, give me another slice.
give me my petita and spinach.
I'm looking at this menu. I would just be depressed. I don't see anything I would get excited about.
The sushi is,
Well, the sushi's got to be amazing.
sushi's really good, man.
Yeah.
Really good.
Is it fish or is it just vegetables?
It's only vegetables.
But the fish are living, no?
No, fish is dead flesh.
Oh, all right, after they kill it.
One of the meals is local cauliflower and white grapes.
It sucks.
What do you do with that? What do you do with that? And what do they call it? What do they call it? Spana
Holy shit.
copita with spinach, almond feta, cucumber, yogurt.
Let me see the
That
next
sounds
course.
good. Feta?
What's the next
All
course?
right, try the next one, Ant.
I think that's
Is that third course?
We'll go to appetizers.
All right, let's see the
Yeah,
appetizers.
let's go appetizers.
That's good. Maybe I need some appetizers.
All right,
Get me
This,
into
this
it.
place is very expensive, man.
I know
All right,
shit.
let's
And they look at you like, what are you doing here, fat nigga? I'm like, I can afford to buy these fucking grapes, bitch.
let's make believe we're at this restaurant.
All
and
right.
let's try to pick an
What am I
appetizer.
going to order?
here.
Let me see what I'm going to order. Hazelnut.
The salads are amazing.
Derek rules.
And you might, by the way.
All right, Patrice, we're ordering.
Wait a minute. But this,
we're at the table right now.
Tomorrow may be different.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. This is today. You got a menu
endive
for
salad.
today.
I want endive salad.
Let me see.
Would you like to end that?
Try to pick one of these, Ant.
Let's see what.
Huckleberries.
I'm the huckleberry.
What's that? It's a bunch of guys acting silly.
Right.
Plate of assorted cultured Dr. Cow tree nut cheese and rosemary crisps.
What would you pick if you had to?
If I had to right now.
Because it's not even like you could pick something you like. If you had to.
Wait a minute. If people
All right,
are
let me
listening, you got to read the whole thing so everybody
Half these
can-
words I can't pronounce, Patrice.
I am going with the
Vegetable nonsense.
I want the king oyster mushroom scallops with hijaki seaweed caviar.
Nice.
See, it's not real scallops. They're made of mushrooms.
Well, the mushroom is the key there.
Yes. Chive
Turkey.
chive turkey. I'll have the chive turkey. God damn, that's so stupidly funny. Yeah, I'll go with that. It's got wilted watercress and tomato broth with chive turkey, chive cream. I'm in with the king oyster mushroom scallops with hijaki seaweed caviar.
Before I pick mine, they have one dish here called Sweet Bing Cherry.
What is that?
That sounds good. And
is
then
that one sweet Bing cherry?
And then they fuck it up. And local wildflower honey compote.
I hate a compote.
But I would go with the Niwa Maki of avocado, enoki mushrooms, pickled heirloom baby carrots made with asparagus, mango, scallions, and spicy.
All right.
I would do that appetizer. I wouldn't be happy, but
we've picked out our appetizers.
At this point, I would pray that the wine is really fucking good.
It gets me all fucked up.
But I would do with the scallop thing too. The mushroom, the scallop.
Yeah, the mushroom.
Right. That's our appetizer.
The house cured olives
and the cured olives
with fennel and orange.
That's regular.
Poor olives was sick or something.
Exactly. I don't know what Dr. Cow tree nut cheeses
and this,
are.
the salad is delicious.
Don't
What's the salad?
Push it.
It's the salad arugula and
Arugula
candy
rules.
pecans.
How about that right there? Sunflower marinated in dog piss. That looks delicious.
And aged cashew cheese, by the way, which is Cheese we ain't throwing away. We ain't throwing this cheese away because it's too hard to make.
Really?
Yeah, it's just too hard to make.
All right, go to the.
Is this what Madonna eats, by the way? Like a macrobiotic? Is this like her fucking
macrobiotic?
Let's see what the next.
It's not fun.
All right,
So
now
that is our
for the
next call.
the big meal here.
No, this is only the middle, right?
Oh shit! I don't know.
What?
Third is dessert.
Oh, I'm
so.
sorry. Okay, so this is now we're picking our entrees. By the way, they only have like 5-6 choices.
Yeah, this fucking stinks and sucks.
Hey,
it
look,
sucks.
pad thai with kelp noodles and baby bok choy, none of it will be cooked though. By the way,
What the fuck is a kelp noodle?
it's noodles made from kelp, which is seaweed, sea stuff. Yeah.
Pickled. What's a pickled ramp?
Pickle what?
Ramp.
It's a delicious treat that a cripple eats.
They ain't got no choice.
And if they
open your mouth, stupid, and take this pickle ram.
and they list parsley as an ingredient in your dish.
But I ain't pickle ram. Shut the fuck up.
Pickle ram. Just ramp it into your mouth, dummy.
You know you're in a bad. You know you're in a bad.
Disgusting.
You know you're in a bad joint when they're selling parsley and
Parsley is part of the ingredient.
As one of the selling
Well,
points.
I'm going with the porcini ravioli with truffle cream sauce, baby white asparagus, pickled ramp, whatever that is, parsley salad, and porcini oil.
But the ravioli's not made out of the.
Oh, I know it's not.
Okay.
Oh, please.
What is that? A mushroom?
I'm not sure, dude.
I'm
sure it's something you
I think
try.
porcini's a mushroom. I think. I don't know.
Oh yeah, porcini mushroom.
Yeah,
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 so they
all right.
flatten it out and wrap something in it. Yeah.
Make a fucking ravioli out of it. So now I've had 2 mushroom things. For my appetizer and main course, it's fucking mushrooms.
Your farts already stink like shit right now.
One is cleverly disguised as a scallop, and this one's cleverly disguised as a ravioli.
Dude, I'm depressed. I don't think I can pick one of these.
The pizzettes.
I would go
Get
with
the pizzettes, man.
What is the sweet corn and cashew tamales with chili spice portobello?
Exactly what it says.
Yeah.
There's a cashew coconut sour cream in this dish. Ugh.
Fresh coconut soup,
Avocado.
coconut salad, coconut steak. Ooh, I hate coconuts.
And what's that raw thing in my dish there, Patrice? Cock.
Where?
Cock?
Guacamole?
Cockamole?
Guacamole.
It's raw.
That's what the doctor removes from your
It's
cock.
guacamole. Instead of guacamole, it's
Thank you, Karnak.
May you have a cockamole. May you have to go to the doctor for a cockamole.
A genital treat.
something you caught on fucking Wagner's porch.
Yes.
We're not educated. Every listener is telling us that ramp is an onion or a.
All right, go fuck yourself.
Exactly. How would anybody know that?
A pickled onion or.
So it's a raw. It's their version of guacamole. It's nothing in it but guacamole,
I would
avocado.
be so depressed at this point. I would. At this point, I'm thinking about pizza on the way home.
They are a sad people, though.
They are, right?
This lifestyle they're a sad people.
Because they're envying.
And they're a little too white, right? A little too pale, a little too
They're very
washed
protective of this world. And, you know, when I started messing around with vegan and then a little raw, you know, 2 times a week I fuck with raw because I only got one friend that's down with it. You know what I mean?
Why don't you take us? We'll go.
Yeah, I'd go.
That would be fun.
invite.
I'll go.
That would be fun to go.
You tell me the day next week. I'm there.
Any day. We'll talk about it afterwards.
All
right.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, let's go to desserts.
I would go because I have to fucking see this.
I want to go to lunch today for this. This looks good.
No, it doesn't.
Endive salad? This would be great.
Great, you found one thing.
Exactly. That's all I'll eat.
I will say the desserts, other than you see this little ball on the side, that's what you get. Other than the size.
That's the size of a golf ball, maybe.
But it's really good. The desserts, you'll be happy about the desserts.
Mexican cinnamon mousse? What is that? It's some kind of chili pepper chocolate cake.
There you go.
Pear relish and sorbet.
I don't want pear relish on my cake.
Hold on. You're getting confused by saying cake. That means it was cooked.
Oh,
How do they make that cake?
They do not cook the cake,
Is
bro.
it a fucking? Is it a mushroom, motherfucker?
It's cockay.
It's cockay. Yeah.
See, they jazz it up by using words where you go, oh, wow, cake. But how do they make their cake?
Can't call it, hey, would you like a piece of cake thing?
Yeah.
Because you would order that going, cake. How can cake be
But
bad?
it's shaped like a cake.
Well,
but
what
it's
is it
just-
made of?
I don't know.
Then they got this apple tart thing, apple cider caramel.
An apple with Down syndrome.
I didn't say tart. No. An apple tart. Horchata ice cream and maple candy.
This shit is different from last week. Like, because they only can use
So much shit.
the shit that's out there.
The shit's going bad. Like as
they
they're
can
bringing it
only
in,
use-
they're panicking. Hurry, it's going bad.
Shit that's in season. And,
Right.
I mean, look, dude, it's
Well, what,
Can you have an organic
can't
cook?
argue.
Can you have an organic cook come over and make this stuff for you?
Oh my God,
Man,
what
you know
that
how
would
much
cost
fucking
you?
money.
But I mean, you can do it. I'm not gonna do it.
You can have an organic cook. You'd be
Crazy.
fucking paying him $100,000 a year.
Yeah,
Because he has to start cooking today for fucking next Thursday.
Making his stupid cheese,
Making this delicious.
making his fucking awful cheese stuff.
Nick DiPaolo outside. Bring him in.
That big Nick?
Get Nick in here.
How are the dumps, Patrice?
Oh man, I'm.
Are they really smelly or are they really?
Dude, let me tell you, man. When I eat.
What's up,
right,
Nick?
Come on in, Nick. That's all right. Get going there.
When I'm eating right, I gotta share with my girl. Like I used to get so happy when I have a good shit. When you eat at this place, your shits
I'm
are
embarrassed
shaped
for having-
exactly like your fucking intestines.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
It fills up all the nooks and
Oh,
crannies.
it's just
and
like it's a fucking.
I don't even want to tell Nick what we're
Is this
talking
NPR?
about.
yeah.
I don't even want to tell you what we're talking about. This is the worst conversation to have as Nick walks into the studio. You know that.
But Nick eats well. Nick is 52, man.
Not like
and
this shit.
Nick is a fucking middle-aged man. He's older than everybody in this room, and look how good he looks.
52. I'm 48.
Come on.
That's fucking just the same, nigga. Your prostate's the same swell.
Well, it is. Yeah, that's true.
Nick doesn't eat bad. He doesn't eat poorly.
Yeah, but he doesn't eat this shit.
I have
Man,
the,
I bet he does.
I have the
bet she doesn't.
prostate of Hyman Roth.
We're talking about the raw food movement.
I'd like to try that, but it just don't fill me up.
We just looked at the menu. We don't even know what to order.
Oh, you're ordering raw food for breakfast?
No, we're just trying to
we're
figure
talking
it
about
out.
what Patrice's diet is now, and he's gone to this thing called Raw. It bypasses anything vegan or any of that silly shit I've ever heard in my life. They have like a lasagna, but it's made with fucking squash or zucchini.
But raw,
and fucking
not cooked?
The cheese is made because it's not lasagna. The cheese is made of some
call
kind
it
of
lasagna.
fucking nuts that are ground up and dried in a fucking dehydrator. The sauces, tomatoes, just blend it up, and then they bring it to you cold.
And call
Seriously?
lasagna. Yes, thank you.
So, you don't have diabetes no more?
If I ate like that all the time, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
You ain't going to do that. You don't. Black people have that kind of discipline.
I don't know.
I mean, black
discipline is a-
comedians. I didn't mean. I didn't mean in general.
Right.
I mean, black headliners from the Northeast. I mean, you know what I mean.
Shit.
That's good.
it's
We
two
don't want
different
him
too.
dropping
It
dead.
doesn't sound good, though.
Patrice?
I mean, you could fucking live in a hyperbolic chamber, too, but yeah, what fun is that? I mean, you know,
It's fucking possible to live like that if you could. It's just you could be healthy if you like you said, you got to cook. And look, eating healthy is great when somebody's there to make sure you eat healthy, man. It's just
I got to cook, and I just tell her to cook healthy and
You have a
tasty.
cook?
yes, sir, Mr. Opie. I'm
know what?
cooking.
You have a cook?
Every time
Runs
this
around with a rag on her head, a do-rag.
Every time this comes up, I got the idea from Anthony. Living in New York, guess what? It's about the same as fucking going out and eating and doing the takeout.
He hired Mr. Turkle from The Shining.
I know that sounds crazy when you say you got it.
Oh, wrong.
We got legs of lamb.
Mr. Halloran. Turkle was the cuckoo's nest.
Halloran, yeah.
I was going to say, I was thinking.
Ant got a cook a few years ago, and I said, you know what?
Yeah.
And I looked into it, and it's beyond reasonable.
But
I'm telling
you know,
Patrice he should get
I'm a
one.
single guy.
Yeah.
You know, you got a wife.
Yeah.
is it 30?
Yeah.
I taught myself to cook. Worst thing I did.
You cook yourself?
Yeah, I love to cook.
I heard you
hate
could cook.
cooking.
I can.
Do you like
And
it?
I love to cook, but that's no way to keep weight off. What are we doing? Fucking, what are we doing? Martha Stewart?
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we should take this show down the hall.
We just asked Patrice what he's up to, and we're learning.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
good.
know.
Did you try the Louis the 13th? Completely changing subjects out of your girl's asshole, like you said you were gonna do?
I'm gonna save it for something.
See,
it's talking
he's
to me.
not
It's
open
talking
that.
to me like Christine. I was wiping the bottle off. I got so scared to drop it.
You polish it up nice.
I put it in a safe. I was nervous, because I'm like,
Did you get all my greasy fingerprints off it?
oh, you just
'Cause I handled
and
it a
you
lot.
can see all the times he was thinking about just fucking cracking it.
Like around the neck,
Oh,
there's fingerprints
And the
on the
shitty
cap.
box, he had duct tape
Just-
on the box.
Just so Nick
What
knows,
the fuck are we talking about
I
here?
had this bottle of Louis the 13th at a comedy club gave me and Ann about 10, 11 years ago for doing the right thing. Yeah, I know. Doesn't
Wow.
that sound crazy?
Sure wasn't the improv.
And I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do with it. And Patrice was in here. He goes, "Fuck that! I'd be interested in that." So I just gave it to him.
Did you really?
Yeah, and it goes for like $110, $120 a shot at some of these restaurants and bars.
Yeah.
And like he said, he could see my fingerprints on it every time I was thinking of.
You can see-
opening
What's
that
he
shit
gonna
up.
do with it? You can't drink that shit.
No, but
it's a good thing
I
for-
have get-togethers and stuff.
Do you?
Crack it.
P. Diddy.
He'll look like, that'll look pimp if he
Yeah,
comes
just
out and
crack
fucking
it.
pours
He'll
that
look
shit.
But I don't want to pour it for anybody that doesn't appreciate
You know what
it.
they're gonna do with
Fucking
it?
Will Sylvent drops the bottle.
You know what they're gonna do with it? They're gonna mix it with Mountain Dew. And
Just fucking all up.
Robitussin.
Shut up, fucker. You got the same shitty friends, nigga.
I know.
Me and Nick got to page each other. Who's having a cookout? So decide.
They don't fuck each other's cookout.
The same fucking 40-year-old nothings that come to each other but his house.
I did what? Have you been to two of them?
I've been to two.
He comes to one, and then
Will you just not do that? I'm telling you.
Wow.
I know what he's going to fucking
Go
say.
ahead, let's
Just-
go.
he shows
He's
up for
mad at me. I know. Fuck you.
Shows up
Don't- I'm not going to let him do it.
Let's go.
I'm not
Let's
going to let you do
Let's
it.
go.
I
What's the
did
big
it.
deal?
I did it because everybody thought I was a douche for
no,
doing it.
to be healthy, you did it.
I did it as
Let's get it on the
as
table.
a
Let's
side. It was a side. That's all I'm going to say.
happened?
Go ahead, Nick.
I have a cookout, and then the following year I invite him back again. He shows up like $400 worth of Chinese food. What does that say about my cooking?
It was like I was trying to be inventive instead of potato salad.
I believe you.
I brought
actually
rice
do.
and some little stuff to go with the hot dogs.
He had literally, it was like half the Golden Palace's fucking kitchen.
I didn't think it was an insult until somebody just was like, "Why'd you do that?"
So
And I was
everyone
like,
wanted the
did you-
Chinese food over the barbecue, probably.
No,
Did
no,
you
it was
eat?
just-
Did you eat any of the barbecue?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I cooked.
Then he yells at me because I didn't have any
yeah.
steaks, so I had to go get him steaks.
Let me tell you something. Here's
Oh, wow, this has been
I didn't have the kind of money you do. You saw the house.
Nick's house. Nick, here's what we should do. We should combine Nick's house and
Language.
Nick's house and my attitude is the greatest fucking good time.
Really?
He lives in the fucking he lives in the he
But
lives,
Nick's house and you combined with you purchasing it drops property value.
Nick lives in the fucking Godfather 2 compound.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's nice.
Like
Yeah.
it's
Like that
beautiful.
shit.
Yeah, we've
Beautiful
heard about
house.
this house for a while.
It's
Yeah.
stone house, but I have that window that overlooks a pond.
Only thing
see?
is the wolves and bats. I got an issue. I got an issue with the animal. You can't have a dog. I got dogs.
So my wife's out at work, and I stand in that window like this, and I imagine
Look.
a gunshot and her following me going like this. in that bow window.
Where my children play with their toys.
Well, I never seen Opie's crib, but I would say the three best comedy abodes I've been to.
Top three.
Top three.
Go
in,
with three
in
first.
order.
So
Nick's house.
is the best house.
Nick's house. No, Nick's third.
Third, okay.
Oh, motherfucker.
I-
Why
I'm-
you even bring up the list? Well, I knew I wasn't competing with this kind
That's
of
what
money.
I'm saying. I'm not gonna lie, but Nick comics.
How about
Does
my
it-
property?
That's what I'm saying.
It's
That's
not that. It's the property.
How much
House.
property you got?
That's what makes.
How much does he got?
Oh, no, it's
How much
not a lot
property?
of property, but it's
Like an
nestled at
acre,
the end
2
of a
acres?
private road in the woods.
Nice.
He got a
That's what
pond,
I
And it's
want.
got a pond
And
the
it's
size of an
his.
NHL rink on it with fish.
That's nice.
a brick home. It's a beautiful.
That's what I want. Right?
No,
Everything.
not brick, stone.
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 Beautiful
Yeah,
everything.
brick. Yeah,
It's
what do you
not
got?
brick.
It's only an hour and 10-minute ride to the Comedy Cellar every night.
But it's worth it.
You wonder why life's fucking short.
I would say Vinny is next.
Vinny has a nice house.
Vinny has
Who,
a
Brand?
fucking nice
God,
house.
motherfucker.
I saw it many years
And
ago.
I think he has like 5 or 6
Oh,
acres.
Favorito?
Probably fucking Vegas fucker.
What does he got? He's got 5 or 6 acres.
He might have 5 or 6 acres.
Oh, Vinny Brand?
Vinny Brand.
Is that old money too, or all the money he
No,
made?
it's white trash stress factory money.
Yeah.
Vinny had no old money.
Vinny
started
was a
with
Got a
fucking,
lot of kids, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, he's got a bunch of kids.
yeah, a filthy cracker just like
Yeah, you
7
can
years
tell
ago or
he's-
something
What makes
like
this house nicer than Nick's?
that. Nick's property, like I said, but Vinny's house is probably twice the
Well,
size.
he's twice as rich as me, too.
He's owned a club for 20 years.
Vinny's
Yeah.
richer than you, Nick?
I'm not.
Vinny makes
What
a lot
the
of money in
fuck?
the
You see the
stress factory.
shitholes I'm playing on the weekend?
No justice
Except for
in
this
this world.
weekend.
Plug. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I'll make an exception. It's a casino. No, I didn't mean this weekend. I meant a couple
That's a
weekends
good
ago.
gig. Comics are a really good gig, actually. I
Is
just
it?
did it.
Yeah,
It's
Jimmy
great.
did.
But
Yeah.
you're doing
Yeah.
Foxwoods?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
shooting
yeah.
a DVD on Saturday up there.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
nice. Great place. Yeah.
And you should
Yeah.
go back.
That's why I'm here to plug it, by
I
the
think
way.
I'm going to calm down
I'm
for
the
a
worst
minute.
marketer ever.
And had a rough weekend, so he's not going to join you, Nick.
Did you?
I don't like taking a hit and then going right back.
What did you
Gotta
do?
let it settle in.
Go out.
Blackjack, yeah.
Play with your guns? No?
Not blackjack. Went there. To see
Where'd you
Jimmy.
go?
Foxwoods.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went up there. It's
I'm
a great
heading up
club.
there this weekend. Did I mention that?
Good club.
It's actually great.
Tonight through Saturday.
This is Patrice started
nice.
the Foxwoods thing.
I
He was
know.
the first.
Well,
then
they
Jimmy
called
was,
me, but I was booked.
and then Jimmy, and then Nick. First 3 weekends at the Foxwoods Club.
Don't take that order and fucking...
All right, what? Tell me what's great about Vinny's house now. It's a lot bigger.
He built it himself. And it's
Does that?
it's
Vila.
What do you
It's
mean
just
he
a-
built it himself?
he built it himself.
He picked
built
up a
it.
hammer?
Yeah,
He's built, well, his people.
paw
Yeah,
angles.
He's a real
he
guinea.
built it. He bought the property and put his house on the
Did
property.
he really?
Wow.
Yeah. And he has a guest room that has, like, you know, one of those things in the mall that you see that lead to the other. His guest house. It has like a
Oh, like a
bridge that
bridge
goes
way?
to the guest house.
Yet there's no green room at the comedy club.
He has a bridge at his house?
It's a nice house.
Like
Yeah,
a walkway?
somebody committed
It's
suicide.
a tremendous house, and I would say Anthony's is probably the best.
Oh,
Because Anthony's is made. It's really nice outside. It's the nicest house I've seen outside, but inside it's made up like you know, a dude. It's a
Caligula.
dude's house.
It's
like,
a men's cave.
yeah, it's a
man
dude's
cave.
house, but it's very nice. It's not a douchey.
It's a mafia house.
It's a
there's a lot of great shit
the only
inside.
thing I
It's
can
a
find
guinea
walking when
fucking
I'm
house.
walking
Is that
around
great
Anthony's
spot?
house, judging houses.
I didn't know Patrice was judging everyone's houses.
You have to. Nick's house Nick tries to be so white. He has some kind of shitty stove that they used to that Grizzly Adams had, and it bugs
The
me.
wood-burning
I'm gonna
stove?
fucking I'm gonna
You have a
burn it if I get a
Franklin
chance.
stove?
What, the wood burning
That
stuff?
wood, it
Wood
stinks.
burning stoves.
It's the best.
I love wood
It's the
burning
best
But that's
fucking
what
thing.
he just
I grew up with
And
one
I
of
have a
those.
real
Look at
fireplace.
you how you bound it.
We
What's
weren't
the-
allowed to have heat in our house, basically, so we had to fucking
Exactly.
roll up
It's different for
newspapers
him.
and throw it in
He
a wood
does it
burning
for white
stove.
reasons. Nick does it for
I bought
some
it.
kind of Republican. That's why he bought the fucking house.
I bought it from a white guy. What do you want me to tell you?
It reminds him of happier times.
Yeah, he just throw a nigga on the fire.
You're not going to a store and getting a wood burning stove.
I don't like that type of talk.
Nick, how much does that wood burning stove weigh? You're not going to a store and getting that shit.
Not
It
a
comes
gallon.
with the
It's
fucking
there.
house,
Yeah, it's
man.
gotta come
Yeah,
with
you
the
are.
house.
You're going to the store and get
No.
anything if you got money.
Dude, no way.
I got
Those
the,
things
yeah, but
are-
I have the manliest room. That room with, the coat of arms standing in the corner.
Oh, shit. You got one of those?
The
Yeah.
doorknobs are cock handles. Cockheads. Cock handles. What a faggot.
I got
Hey, man,
But that room, you got to
have you
admit.
been to Nick's house?
You got a
No.
fucking like
Nick's house is
you
tremendous.
out-guineaed me. You
But
may have
it's
out-guineaed
not a
me.
real one. No. But that room is it's got the post and beam construction with a cathedral
Yeah.
ceiling.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's that's the room it's got the.
Why haven't we been
Nick's-
invited?
Nick's
Yeah,
house-
I've
Why?
never
Because
been
you'd
invited to
never
Nick's house.
come on the
Your
weekend.
backyard,
I would
it's like
go.
everything is-
My
We would
feelings are
go.
hurt.
Yeah,
Everybody
we
would
would go.
Excuse me, Norton. I've asked you twice, and you
No,
were
I never
busy.
got invited. Never.
The first cookout I had, you were one of the first people I called, and I didn't hear back from you. Then the second year, you were busy. You were booked somewhere. And this year, I didn't call you. No, because I looked at your schedule or something. You weren't around.
I would go, Nick. I would check out
You
that
gotta
house.
see
but
that.
I
It's a
did.
beautiful place. Man.
No,
The land is it's
I
a
called me
beautiful.
5 people I like in the world.
It's a peaceful place right off the side of the
Football.
the Taconic. What is that?
Taconic.
The Taconic. yeah.
Taconic.
To get land.
You wouldn't
got
believe
it.
what I'm I pay Westchester has the highest property tax in the nation.
Yeah, I'm second. I came in second.
My town has the highest in Westchester.
Oh,
my
shit.
side of town has the highest in the town.
Really?
My town has been mentioned in the New York Times.
Yeah.
I'm at ground zero for the property tax war in this country.
What's your yearly tax?
I can't even. I'm not gonna.
So put it this way:
I'm being raped. It's when I read it, I'm like, what am I doing?
Let's say you do
Unbelievable.
100 more smoking gun things.
That's such a subtle way of ruining him, busting my balls. Isn't he something? The fucking meanness in this
What
guy.
does that mean? A smoking gun thing. I know I missed
On
it.
TV, he does the smoking gun thing.
do you? Okay.
Now Nick's got to get laughed at twice. Oh, shit. What an asshole. Because Jimmy's stupid, Nick gets laughed at
I didn't know what it was.
No, that's his way of busting my balls.
I really didn't.
I'm saying,
You
Nick,
guys
if you
are some
paid
passive-aggressive.
if you paid your house off, like if you paid off all the
That's
principal,
a salary for me, by the way. That show.
if you paid,
You gonna tell me Tanya Harding ain't funny?
if you paid your house off, would the taxes still be like despicable? Like you still have to work hard just to pay the taxes?
Not
on the house?
Not work hard.
But still, it's
Here's my
big
taxes.
bill.
Here's my taxes every year.
Yeah, that's more than me.
What?
That's more than you?
Do that
What
with
was
your
that
hand again?
No, I'm not going to do this again.
No. But the first one.
And,
Yeah.
how many zeros was that?
No.
That was
Just-
4. You meant to say 4
Ju-
zero.
Yeah. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-digit number,
No.
and it's
So is mine.
Wait, yes.
So is
Yeah,
mine.
yeah.
Wait, can you just...
That ain't bad at all, though.
That ain't bad.
Not for fucking his house, man.
Yeah, it is.
when I'm paying fucking school taxes.
We're talking
and I
this,
don't have
right?
kids.
I'm paying.
Gives a
I'll
shit.
give you an
It's
idea.
More
Is that
money
a
in
lot?
school tax than property tax.
How much
I'm paying
more?
my school taxes to arsoning
Yeah,
because it's something that was seriously
Yeah, it's great.
to and I don't have kids.
Nick,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't live in
Are
Austin.
you at that number?
A little under that.
That's
a
where I
little
am.
under that.
That's where I
Okay.
am.
Jesus.
why I-
Crazy.
It is
That's a lot.
crazy.
It's a lot of money.
To own property, you're paying a tax.
And then to have some fucking
That's right,
asshole
Jimmy.
tell me, you're not doing your part. You're not patriotic. You got to help more.
Yeah,
and pay more
exactly.
taxes. Like, go fuck your mother. I'm paying that. And that's just property tax. Now income tax and everything else. Fuck
It's unbelievable.
You. Pay more. You elitist. Shut up.
That's why.
How about you
how
go
I
to work
am.
and pay?
Thank you.
Fuckers.
That's where it comes from.
And I went.
When you have to make that fucking...
Now I
that
vote
shit.
in every city and county. Fucking. You should see me. I'm like an old man.
I am right in that school.
I'm watching
online.
I'm watching local access. Going on? I can put a tree in my yard, but it's going to cost. We're not free
I'm
anymore.
pulling banners out of people's lawns.
We have that discussion
Fucking
all the time.
Democrat cocksucker. I'm running over people's lawns.
knocking over mailboxes. That's a man act.
I give little kids the finger. I know who my taxes go to. I stand at the bus stop. I go like this.
Fuck you.
They don't even know why.
Yeah, you know,
Let me
yeah,
apologize
And they
for that. I
get
was
pissed
working the
when
math out of my head.
they get
I
pissed when
apologize.
I
That's a lot
fuck
of money,
'em.
man.
that is a lot of money.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And that's
For that kind of money, you should be able to molest them.
Exactly. Free of charge.
Yeah.
exactly.
Sacrifice one.
And that's on top of a mortgage. That's not even.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
It's
Little kid
insane.
comes out with
Yeah,
a
exactly.
bleeding hiney. I just show my tax bill and they go, "You're free to go."
is your taxes in your mortgage too?
No.
Oh, they don't do that.
Oh
They
no.
do that for you or no?
No, because I had a jumbo loan. I put so much up front, and
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
That's,
Yeah, mine
a
they got
separate
the
bill.
taxes in
Yeah,
there.
the mortgage and the tax and everything. It's ridiculous.
insane.
just to have a roof over you.
Just to
it's
live.
really stupid.
And of course, look, I know I'm not living in a hovel, but the truth of the matter is, it's like,
You have a movie theater in your house. You have the
I
best
had
house
to
I've
put
ever
it
seen.
in.
It's
How
amazing.
many more years is?
I know, I wanna
is your
see that
mortgage?
joint.
It's an amazing house.
I don't know. I can pay it off pretty quick.
No, I'm saying is it?
That's why I wanted to get into
30?
radio.
Is it 30?
30. I got a 30, but I dump a lot of extra cash into it. Yeah.
To buy it?
Yeah, because you know what, and I've heard from my accountants and shit that like, you should probably not pay in
Oh,
so
fuck
much
them.
on the principal.
Pay into it.
Because I'm thinking like this. I'm
like, fuck
at
that. I
30
want to get rid
years,
of it.
I'm gonna be shitting my pants anyway. It's like it's my house.
Then you just got
It's not my house,
vulturous
so it's
family,
fucking mine.
It's never your
vulturous
house.
family members waiting for you to die so they can take it.
No, but it's like you're paying interest to the. I have almost 90% paid off because I put everything in the principal, so I didn't lose it when the stock market fucking shit the bed. And it's like, what am I going to do? Fucking give interest to the bank? Those scumbags?
But
I paid off, so I don't have to pay them interest.
My accountant is of the mindset that I could take the extra principal and actually make more interest than I'm paying on the interest.
All accountants say that. Well, you're going to get X amount of points on your money. But how many points on my money am I going to get that's going to first compensate for the interest I'm paying? So you have to get money on top of the interest you're paying. You have to make. So
you're almost 90% done?
Yes. But I paid a lot of money into principal.
Are you getting? You must be getting letters from the bank saying, "Mr. Norton,
slow down."
Yeah, please slow down. We need you, sir.
No, I think they want the money. Anything you can pay them, they want.
You guys should have the houses you have.
They don't want you.
I shouldn't be living in the one. See what I'm saying? You guys, come on. You got a hit radio show. I'm fucking scraping by here and living it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Jimmy, they don't want your money. They want you.
Yeah, they want you to. They don't want you to
dump
pay.
money into principal. I've been doing it for 5 years.
That can't make them happy. That doesn't make them happy.
I hate paying them interest like that. It fucking sickens me. What, and how much am I going to invest to make the money?
That's why they lend money. It's like, why would they lend you money if they think you're going to pay it off?
No, I know, but it's just you wind up paying double your fucking place if you go 30 years.
And you know who runs it? The Polish.
Of course, we all know that.
Absolutely.
No, it's not the Polish.
Literal Jim.
Oh man.
Why don't we?
I love paying principal.
I like how we go from shit to high finance.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's the same
That's why
topic.
the show should be a huge fucking hit.
It should be. It's just whatever the fuck happens.
But really, how much did we teach people? Fuck them. Don't do that. That's stupid. All right, we're going to take a break. I eat really healthy. Tell us about raw foods. Your shit looks like your intestines.
We'll be back. We'll be back on refinancing.
Big Mama Prods on Twitter. I get a lot of my info from Big Mama Prods.
I do too. I really do. It's like the news.
Speaking of which, Patrice, really fast, you're going to be at Bananas Comedy Club, Hasbrook Heights this weekend, right?
Yes, sir.
Friday,
Are you really?
Friday and Saturday, 2 shows each. But before I move on to Nick, weren't you talking about the NFL on your Twitter? Because I brought it to the show and I look like a complete asshole. Aren't they starting to fine for legal hard hits?
Yeah, football's over.
Not
Yeah, they're going to ruin it. They're going to ruin it.
Legal hard. The dude from Pittsburgh.
People thought I was
is thinking
crazy.
about quitting.
No, you're right, Patrice. They're going to ruin it.
It's over.
It's the reason we watch it, to hope somebody gets...
And they, you know, Mark Sheriff, I don't know, but he said something so hilarious. He goes, NFL has tapes called Hardest Hits Ever.
Right.
And then they do the top 10 hardest hitters ever.
Right.
It's not. And then somebody else said something that Mike Ditka and some other old coach said, take the helmets off.
Yeah,
And
well,
them motherfuckers will stop fucking hitting like that.
Paterno said take the face mask off.
Right.
He said leave the helmet, but take the face mask
Or
off.
just go with the leather
funny.
helmets.
Yeah,
Meet in between.
The old fucking
Meet in between with the leather helmets.
And you'll figure out, because you know what? You watch rugby.
Brilliant.
It's football without.
Oh, yeah.
No, it
And
ain't. No, I'll tell you why. I hate that comparison.
Dude, they are hitting.
Rugby's a brutal sport.
First of all, it's not.
It's not.
First of all, you.
All right, go ahead.
Can I fucking finish, you cocksuckers? The proof that you can play
if you
rugby.
got
You asshole.
How many black 6'6", 380-pound black guys that run a 4.5 40 do you see playing rugby? Try tackling one of those motherfuckers.
All right,
Wait a
there
second,
you go.
though.
He just killed
Bunch
your
of
argument.
faggy fucking English.
And the
off
fact,
you.
you have to
those
wear
dudes
equipment to
are
play
6'4",
football.
Yeah.
I know they are.
And they're all
white, and they
250
arm
and
tackle.
260.
And they arm tackle like girls.
I used to say that they didn't tackle those fucking guys.
Nothing like
hitting each
football.
Other. It's not explosion because they'll kill each other.
No,
Well, that's just it.
They hit as hard as they can hit without equipment.
The fact that you don't wear equipment proves that it's not as rough. If you played football without equipment, you'd have 3 deaths every week.
What is that music?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Tatum over the middle, you catch a pass?
Is someone getting a phone
What's
call?
going on?
That's
your
Patrice.
fucking music.
Oh my God!
Hilarious.
Some kind of
I know. It's a soundtrack from when we were kings. Every time he gets a phone call.
22-inch woofers in his phone.
So now they're going to find guys
Jesus.
for legal hits.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's so funny. They go, hitting. The rule is called hitting a defenseless receiver. Every time a guy catches a ball, he's defenseless, and always will be.
Right.
That's when you unload on him. That's why we started watching football.
Yeah.
I was a strong safety in fucking high school, and that's why I played. Guys are defenseless.
Won't show you this in television or movie, but a lot of these black guys who get arrested, they're threatened with rape. So what do you think is going to happen? So let's say you're black and you get arrested, right? And then the CEO, the correctional officer, the police officers, or even the inmates are threatening you with rape, right? They're threatening you with rape. Don't you think that's going to fuck up your head? And don't you think that's what helps cause more homophobia?
Both guys were unconscious before they hit the ground.
I'm not sure. I mean, I think that may.
That may have some. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? So hold on a second. You're telling me that wouldn't affect them or fuck their psyche up. You're really telling me that?
It would, but you have to but not every single black kid is a father in jail. A lot of the one where the homophobia comes from. I'm not defending people who are just homophobic for the sake of it, but I always find that people within brown or black communities is because they've been threatened in prison. Well, I think a big part of it as well is just within the African, within the African American community, this idea of like a macho man or like a very like masculine dude, like it's like a thing. It's just. No.
you.